This food turns a normal bee into a queen instantly. It's one food that turns a creature into a ruler that runs the entire hive, while all the other bees get peasant food. That is called raw royal jelly. This one I got from Amazon, and one larva gets this jelly exclusively. The rest get downgraded, horrible food compared to the one bee. This one bee, the queen bee, lives 5 times longer, much stronger, and is much larger. Budget cuts and no VIP access to every single other bee. And it's the same DNA, the same bee, but different food and much different life. And that bee decides to run the entire hive. Now, royal jelly is not honey, it's not pollen, it's not bee leftovers. It's the creamy, nutrient-dense substance that gets consumed exclusively by the queen bee, produced by the workers. Now, this is not a snack, it's an executive fuel. Now, think less of a sweetener but more a fuel to power a leader. You know? So this is a beehive. Queen's at the top. All the peasants are at the bottom. Royal jelly is the direct status differentiator between the top and the bottom. Now, if humans didn't wake up and say, you know what sounds good? Bee secretion. We notice something in bee secretion. Ancient cultures used royal jelly for vitality, longevity, and resilience because it actually had proof, because it worked enough to survive for thousands of years with trial and error. And anything useless like this is completely forgotten. But this alone should make you really, really pause and think that this has a lot of amino acids, a lot of B vitamin minerals, and a lot of fatty acids called 10-HDA, which is totally exclusive to raw royal jelly. Now, it's extremely important because your body doesn't see it as empty calories, it sees it as information. It's not screaming, giving you energy, it's screaming like, oh, this is useful because this is the literal thing that powers the top bee. And if you're consuming it as a human, your baseline functioning is upgraded. Think about it as like that, as a mind shift once you consume this. Now, I personally consume this. I got it from Amazon, as I told you guys earlier. I'm not eating it like yogurt. It tastes really aggressive, let's be honest. I take really small amounts of this because it's extremely powerful. Use it as a little supplement, not a dessert, okay? If you take too much of this, it'll be extremely bad for you. And no, this is not the placebo. You don't feel hyped from it. You just notice that your brain shows up on time. And this is not anything caffeine related. It's not sugar. It's not even a pre-workout energy. It's not anything like that. It's just clarity. It gives you steady energy and it makes you focus without agitation. That's one difference I've noticed, especially with this. If I had to say over the past couple of weeks. Now, you're just present with it. That's what I've honestly said with it. Now, raw royal jelly, it won't turn you into a queen bee, let's be honest. No, it won't do that. It won't fix your life choices, your motivation, not anything like that. But it is one of the most biologically interesting foods to ever exist, because this is the thing that powers leaders. Now, if something can radically change the lifespan of a honeybee and the hierarchy in nature, dismissing it is kind of lazy. You cannot dismiss this. Now, there's 2 rules. One is that quality matters. It's raw, it's properly sourced, and it's not just a random product in Amazon. It's a specialized one that, although it's from Amazon, it's, from this trusted brand, and it's raw. It's royal jelly. But this is food, it's not medicine, okay? Curiosity, not obsession. And honestly, honey products are not for instance. Be normal, use your brain. Now, royal jelly isn't hype, it's ancient, and it gives you a crazy advantage because you can realize that this thing literally increases the lifespan of a normal bee by 5 times. Just think of that. And you're consuming it as a human. And this food has the single-handed power to rewrite a queen's destiny. It's at least worth understanding. Now, listen, if you want to take action and potentially get this as, something that you can mix or blend with in your normal food, I would recommend taking a very, very small amount. I'm not going to say my exact amount that I say to not get everyone angry, but the serving size on this is approximately 1 teaspoon. So that's what that's what I personally take. I take 1 serving a day. I mix it with my raw milk or just some food, and that's it for breakfast. It also tastes really good too. But aside from that, just have the mindset shift that this has extremely raw minerals that cannot be found in other food and could potentially boost your hormones, your health, and your focus over time. And this makes a pretty noticeable but not big difference. And I hope you guys take action by getting one of these.